Welcome to Reddit Reader. You are given $1 billion and 10 years with the goal to eradicate the human race. How do you accomplish that goal? COVID-20. Poke North Korea with a stick. Step 1. Buy a bat. Step 2. Eat the bat. Step 3. Go have fun with $1 billion. Form a crack team of ex-Special Forces operators, elite guns for hire, and the smartest rogue IT group I can find to sneak into other countries' bioweapon testing center. Have them steal 2 diseases, one that causes a bad pneumonia in 10 to 20% of patients and killing about half of those that need to be hospitalized, and another that has at least a fatality rate of 70%, causing untold damage to all body systems and able to affect anybody. Then, release the first virus and wait. Once people start coming out, protesting being forced into quarantine, hanging out with friends and family they have not seen in months, then it is time to release the second virus and watch the mayhem. That's a good idea. Wait. Nice try, China. Used $1 billion to set myself up as the world's #1 hazardous waste disposal service, and do an aggressively shitty job of getting rid of the waste I charge governments for the disposal of. After the first year, I'd float the company on the stock market and use the further profits in research and development for even shittier ways of disposing of hazardous materials. By year 5, with the endgame in sight, I'd hopefully be using my private space program to dump atomic waste into the lower atmosphere. R&D would be looking at ways of covertly spreading toxic waste in the ocean in a cost-effective manner. All spare change would be spent on aggressive deforestation and orangutan barbecues. With 1 year left on the clock, my atomic refining program should be in full swing. From there, it would just be a case of making an atomic weapon capable of igniting the atmosphere from the safety of my space station or moon base. Pretty good plan, user piss-poor planning. Offer a prize of $1 billion to whoever kills the most people in 10 years. I'm not comfortable with the number of billionaires monitoring the thread. Go to China, order the soup. You won't end the world, but you will have great soup. Completely eradicating humans would be a tough go, but I'll split my billion into a 3-prong attack. First, I would split $950 million any way I need to in order to fund 2 projects. 1. Biologically engineer a blight disease tailor-made to attack cold weather crops such as broccoli, cauliflower, kale, and so on. Basically something designed to attack and kill the cabbage family. 2. Buy real estate around the Yellowstone caldera on one of the fault lines and drill a secret borehole. Hire an evil volcanologist, geologist to figure out the best way to set off the supervolcano. TNT into the magma chamber? I don't know, but I bet with $425 million or so I could figure it out. Then, when those 2 are ready to go, I would 3. Use the last $50 million or so to hire a no-scruples mercenary team to take out the Norwegian seed bank. Kill the seed bank. Set off the supervolcano, then release the blight. Watch the world starve. Don't think this would wipe out everything. Supervolcano would certainly do damage, but you'd be hard-pressed to kill every food source even with a supervolcanic eruption. Would not be a fun 599 years, though. Bet Trump $1 billion he doesn't have the balls to nuke Russia. $1 billion? 10 years? You could do it in a month. Just buy up lots of commercial explosives and set off a big one in the same spot every hour and 49 minutes until the planet splits in 2. How big must each explosion be? At least a 4. Do the Twilight Zone method. Buy the main power companies, shut off all the power, and turn random people's electricity on and off, making people point their fingers at everyone, and eventually causing complete chaos. With all the first world nations down, all nations below on the pyramid will have nothing to sell their stuff to, making them extremely poor and eventually have them all starve or die of disease when the government hoards everything. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and subscribe so you don't miss our next upload.